In this presentation, an operational approach will be conducted to management control systems. Management control problems come from diversified causes, which will be analyzed in the following slides. The first main cause of management control problems is lack of direction. This happens when employees do not know what is expected from them. In this situation, employees do not have an orientation line, so they are not able to adequate their performance to the organization needs. The second main cause is lack of motivation and happens when employees that know what is expected from them are not interested in behave properly. It's common to happen when individual incentives are not adequated to the organization goals achievement. The third main cause is lack of abilities, including innate abilities of people. This situation happens, for example, when problems occurred in terms of job descriptions. In order to prevent the organization from the effects of these problems, managers use control systems: results controls, action controls, and personnel controls. Results controls are presented in only one basic form, that of results accountability. To put into practice results controls, managers have to identify the dimensions along which results are desired and define standards of performance. Then, they measure performance on these dimensions and compare it with the predefined standards. Finally, managers provide rewards for the desired results in order to promote the behaviors that lead to those results. Action controls are used to lead individuals act in a certain way. There are three forms of action controls. Firstly, behavioral constraints give a preventive form of action control by making impossible some undesirable behaviors, or at least difficult. Personnel identification systems and passwords are some examples. Secondly, there are the pre-action reviews that consist in observing the work of others before the activity is complete and make the necessary corrections. Finally, there are action accountability controls, which are comparable to results accountability controls. For implement action accountability controls, managers should define the limits of satisfactory behaviors in the form of work rules, policies, and procedures. Follow the behaviors that employees engage in and penalize deviations from the defined limits. The use of personnel controls can result into four basic forms. The first is through improvement of selection processes and recruitment policies. The second form is training programs to prepare individuals for their organizational functions. The third basic form of personnel controls is to provide the necessary resources to help individuals understand their roles better. The fourth is to build a strong organizational culture that allows the identification of individuals with objectives and values of the organization. The fifth is to compensate in a group basis, for example, through creation of work teams. Thank you very much for your attention. For more information, I'm available through my contacts.